In the late 1860s and early 1870s, several improvements in the northwestern area of Reading increased development interests in the Center Park neighborhood. During the 1870s, Center Avenue became the fashionable area for residential development by the wealthy new industrialists of Reading. By the late 1880s, trolley service had been established on Center Avenue. These transportation improvements were the stimulus for even more development in the area. The greatest building boom in the district took place between 1900 and 1910, when more than 50% of the buildings were constructed. By 1920, most of the residential development in Center Park District had been completed. Buildings constructed after 1920 were primarily large residences, churches, or institutional structures. In the northwest section of the city of Reading, one of Berks County, Pennsylvania's finest neighborhoods can be found. Center Park is a welcoming, friendly, and diverse urban neighborhood with amazing architecture, rich history, and unique lifestyle. The Center Park Historic District was established on October 27, 1982.
I worked for the planning office in the city of Reading, and we actually started the whole historic preservation movement in the city. We got grants from the State Historic and Museum Commission in 76, 77 to do a comprehensive survey of all the buildings and properties in the city of Reading. And out of that survey, which was completed around 1980, we identified 34 potential historic districts. Center Park was one of those primary high priority areas.
But along with these efforts also came some challenges.
One of the things we faced was negativity. Some people thought, oh, this is pretty silly.
I had just found out I was pregnant with my second child, and at a board meeting I said to everyone else, I will be president and I will lead this group until I give birth. If we don't have enough signatures by that time, we really don't want this as badly as we say we do. And as a consequence, everybody pounded the pavements, everybody worked really, really hard, and we did accumulate the signatures that we needed on our petition to take it to the mayor and city council.
30 years later, all you have to do is look around this neighborhood and you can see that it has worked. We really have a sense of community. I think this area, without a doubt, is beyond respect to neighborhood and friendliness and all of those things.
Almost entirely residential in character, the Center Park Historic District contains 840 sites. It features a wide variety of architectural styles and high levels of quality craftsmanship, which are evident in even the more modest homes.
I think our neighborhood has really held its own fairly well. I think we have a lot of people who believe in this, so there is still that pride in being here and in wanting to take care of the architecture and to be caretakers of this beautiful space.
The name of the district is borrowed from Center Park, an attractive focal point for the neighborhood. The park is situated on the south side of Douglas Street between Center Avenue and North 4th Street. The park is an attractive, passive recreation area highlighted by central circular planter and seating areas situated within a wide variety of trees and shrubs. Here, residents enjoy taking walks, socializing with their neighbors as they walk their dogs, or simply taking time to reflect. The overall character of Center Park Historic District is one of elegant and well-maintained architecture featured in a lushly landscaped setting.
It's a wonderful place to live. It's a diverse neighborhood. I find it to be a very safe and friendly neighborhood. good environment. I mean, I know more of my neighbors here than I did when I lived in Wyomissing. So, you know, people look out for each other, and it's a nice place to be.
Streetscapes are complemented by the mature street trees, original brick and slate sidewalks, and wrought iron fences. The many freestanding and semi-detached houses with generous front and side yards contribute to the spaciousness of the district. Throughout the year, in effort to maintain a sense of community, the district is host to several events. In the spring and fall, it hosts a flea market in the park where a variety of treasures and bargains can be found. For 15 years, Center Park was host to the annual Reading Pride celebration, which welcomed hundreds of visitors annually to the neighborhood. It seems that community, above all other good things, is what makes visitors fall in love with the neighborhood. That is the case for Carl, who moved here from Philadelphia.
The community is your family, your friends. It can be anyone that you let in your inner circle. And these people, I let in my inner circle. They're really wonderful to be around. They look out for one another, and it's like your extended family. The one thing that keeps me here in Center Park, yes, all the homes are beautiful, the park, the events, but it's the people that really keep me here.
Each December, since 1984, the district has organized the annual Christmas House Tour. Residents open their homes to the public so they can appreciate the beautiful architecture and holiday decor of the home's interiors. This is also an opportunity to meet other neighbors and make new friends.
I think it's a great idea because otherwise I wouldn't have known if something was going on, that, meet other people in the area. So something like this, it's exciting for one, and it's interesting to see what else is coming down the pipeline as well.
Within the district, you can also find the Artifacts Bank. Here you'll find rows of salvaged, donated, and consigned items from building demolitions, restorations, and rehab projects for sale to the public for the purpose of encouraging and enabling the adaptable reuse of rescued architectural building materials.
I moved here in 1994 when I was 17 years old. 28 years ago, I've rented, I've owned, I'm renting again, raising my 17-year-old son here. It's a great neighborhood. Our neighbors are our family. We meet on each other's porches. Dog walks take sometimes 2 hours for 3 blocks, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
La organización de este vecindario, como el comité y todo, que están organizando siempre eventos, es una gran parte de la cual me enamoró el vecindario. La otra es la limpieza. Muchos otros vecindarios, a pesar de que sí hay programas para limpieza y todo, siempre es difícil mantenerlos en buena forma, luciendo bien. Entonces este vecindario yo francamente siento que se mantiene, a pesar de todo, se mantiene limpio, que lo hace ver muy bien.
We have a sort of a shared goal in keeping the Center Park area as nice as we can and doing things that promote the district, and also we have fun doing it.
Center Park Historic District Incorporated has worked hard for 40 years to maintain and enhance the beauty of our unique, diverse, and historic neighborhood. Among other initiatives, this work continues as we partner with the City of Reading to implement a revitalization plan to improve our beloved Center Park. Every year, our organization hosts a full calendar of events to foster community engagement. And we invite you to join us as we celebrate both the past 40 years and the promise of future growth. It is our hope that future generations will continue to preserve the beauty, architecture, and community spirit of this great place to call home.